back with D&D. So you guys ready for your new characters?
Yeah.
Since Silas and Antilles are dead?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Who you got prepared?
I'm remaking the Lorax.
Oh my fucking god. You actually want to play a fucking Lorax?
No, hold on. I'm getting a call right when we start.
Man.
No, I got this. No, I'll carry. My character's name is Elsalor Hialdrade. It's I got rid of him. It's too close to Jarvis. I got Arini High Elf is the race. I don't even know what one that is.
I haven't heard of that one either.
Hold on, I'm looking for it. I see words like Zendrick, Tarnadel, Arenal. So it's definitely like one of the side things. Ooh, Arenal is ruled by the Undying Court, so it looks like another Fey elf. That's my guess.
Yes.
I still can't figure it out. What is this from?
I've never heard of it at all.
What is this from? Two of the searches from D&D Beyond in the bugs and support can't find Valinar and Arene elf subraces, and the next one is Valinar and Arene are where?
Yes.
Wayfinder's Guide. Do I own this? Oh, it's Eberron. Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron. I think why do I have that? I do have it. I wonder what I wanted from this. That I decided that I needed it.
Is that like the little side thing to Eberron?
It looks like it.
I didn't even know it had any sort of subrace or anything in it.
Let's see. It only has one monster, the Clawfoot Raptor.
Ah, yeah.
It has 4 subraces, which are all like High Elf, Wood Elf, High Elf, Wood Elf.
Very good.
And it has a bunch of items and backgrounds for all of the hosts.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. It looks like their thing is that they get a proficiency in a skill or a tool. That's basically like the unique thing I can find about them.
I'm back.
Real cool.
Oh, and even though I chose, I allowed it to multi-class, it did go all in on Barbarian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just Barbarian.
Path of the Ancestral Guardian.
Uh-huh. That'll be a couple of new things from a new character.
The stats are lukewarm and boring at Strength 11, Dexterity 12, Constitution 12, Intelligence 11,
Man.
Wisdom 13, and Charisma 11.
That is a bad barbarian. Holy.
It has chosen to raise the Wisdom up by 1, and the Intelligence up by 1, and the Charisma up by 1.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I don't even know where it's raising those. Oh wait, it might be in. Let me look at my ability. Yeah, Charisma and Wisdom and Ability score improvement.
Very good.
I don't know where the last increase is because I cannot, for the life of me, find a stat increase for being this race.
So far, this character generator is rolling back-to-back bangers of characters.
Hey, I got Tobin from
Yeah,
this.
Tobin was a good one. Yeah, Tobin was like that one good one. He did love the dungeons.
Oh, and they're a Water Havian noble. Just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know
of
what that
course.
is.
Gonna need you
that just makes sense.
It's gonna need you to place your world in the Forgotten Realms. Oh my gosh,
okay.
no, it's an elf from Eberron, but it's a Water Havian noble.
Very good, man.
Hold on, I'm getting a call again. I'll be right back.
Viking, that doesn't work.
I just travel realms, man.
Elf from Eberron, Water Havian noble, but it's in your world.
Yeah, I just travel, like, distant lands, you know?
No, the last guy was a distant land explorer.
Yeah. It's giving Rust his old achievements, too. He just got Witching Game.
Yeah, no. He got all 3 of them. Is this his first time on since?
No. We've done 2 of his side sessions.
That's the weird part, because when
Yeah.
I was my first time on, it gave me all the achievements.
These have popped up for him before.
Maybe this one's an imposter. Yeah, 16 days ago, he got mind-boggling.
Thank goodness. Arlo
Only the
wasn't
first
here to hear
Witching
that.
Game. But 22 days ago, he got the Witching Game and only the first again.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with the achievements. They just do what they want to do half the time. It's kind of like, I don't really mess with them anymore. They're really glitchy.
I mean, Little Tradesman is an actual new one to me. I didn't have that one before, I don't think. Let me look at the scoreboard. Yeah, I was only like 1 ahead before, and I'm 2 ahead now. Look, I just look at the scoreboard and just know that I'm winning. That's all I really
Yeah.
Stream screen better pick it up.
I might, like, add one achievement one day. Like, well, I'm probably about to add it right now, actually. Death. Yeah.
What?
Huh?
What? I don't know if it's rolling or just doing automatic HP, but this barbarian has 53 HP. What is it? What's the... Well, it's D12, but it's not necessarily max. It might be giving it the, like, average thing, which I think is, like... It's either 8 or 10. I can't remember what barbarians get. I'm gonna do the math and figure out. So he's only getting +1 for Constitution, so that's 6. So he has 47. 47's a prime number!
Alright, I'm back. Maybe I won't get interrupted again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I need to make me a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
7.
I'm going to give you like a minute. Let's see if you get another call.
Yeah, I'll give you one guess on who it was.
Is it Will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, his truck. First call was his truck wasn't running, wasn't starting, and it would like when you would turn the key over, it would click. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a dead battery. He's like, water battery, blah blah. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. That's what it sounds like. And he was like, oh, well, fuck this piece of shit. I'll talk to you later. Then hung up. I'm like, okay. And then he called me and he's like, hey, it's running. I'm like, what you do? He's like, I just punched my battery about 4 times and it turned over.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, alright. Well, keep me updated. Alright, see you later.
I think his battery has, I can't remember what it is. Like, all that shit on it. And corrosion or whatever. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a brand new battery. Like, me and him bought it, like, I don't know, less than a year ago.
I had to clean the corrosion off, bud. I just get a little wire brush. Well, it wasn't my battery, it was the thing that grips it.
Yeah, it was the,
You good, man?
that's pretty good.
It's... Who's that?
Yeah, who's that? Alright. You guys ready?
Yeah, man, I'm just making my character.
Alright. So... Inferno, you rolled your death saves and you were technically fine, weren't you?
I crit succeeded, yes.
Yes.
I was not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I failed.
So, for Rust, all you can barely see is just like blurriness of... really, you just see some colors in a circle, and then you see someone appear and grab you. To Antilles, you would see someone more clearly. You just see someone like a jacket and a hat. And then both of you got transported away. And after transporting, you can only make out a few words of just someone going, "Alright, help him, get all that shit off of him, hurry up!" Before you both completely black out. And then you eventually reawake. You guys ready to play Skyrim?
Yeah, so like, do I actually need to make a new character?
No.
Okay.
Do I actually need to get rid of my cyclic revolver and my crystalline? Yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Whoops, I rolled it instead of deleting it. One last go. Oh.
Man, I had so many guns.
I mean, you still have your guns.
Yeah, you still have your guns. The thing is, our robot fellow stole
Jeeves took my revolver.
Yeah.
And the rifle was dropped in the middle of the battle.
Yeah.
So I still have all mine?
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't lose any of yours. No one took them or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got so many guns.
So
no guns.
So both of you reawake. Your vision is very blurry, however. You're not like actually stunned, but you both awake in beds in a cave. You can make out that there's some people in front of you.
Are we bound in any way?
No.
Okay. I'll sit up and start rubbing my eyes.
You feel a little like sore. However, you don't notice any horrible wounds on you or anything.
Do I start to get the sense that I've been here before? Can I make out enough to?
Yeah, looking around as you gain your eyesight back, you've been here before.
Yeah. What's this dude's name again?
That is Armatus.
Armatus, that's right. Well, howdy, Armatus.
You're finally awake, huh?
Yeah. I am.
Bit off a bit more than you could chew, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I didn't really want to. I felt like we were kind of dragged down there.
Is Antilles doing anything?
Ruminating.
Okay. I don't remember if we rolled your thing for, Oh, wait. No, you... Well, yeah. No, we did it before.
I think we did it once.
We did it when you went down, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what all did you find out down there at the Southern Isles, huh?
I will tell him everything that we found out.
Do you remember?
Maybe.
What do you...
Jackson does not. Jackson remembers fuck all.
So, Vire gave you the option of either working with him or he would kill you. And
That's
you
right.
guys chose to not work with him and go to leave, and the door was locked, and yeah.
That's right.
You ended up fighting him and Jeeves, as well as a clockwork knight that was taken over by the, we'll just say the assimilation of wires.
Yeah, the hive mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell him that. We, really, there's no other way to put it. We were given the ultimatum of slavery or death, and we kind of chose to fight our way out.
Well, I'm surprised you're still alive. I think I just got there right before they was going to take care of you.
Yeah, that's quite the coincidence. I gotta say I appreciate the rescue, but I hope you ain't gonna add on to any debt. I've brought some stuff for you that I was meaning to give you, but I was not gonna work for that abomination down there in that cave.
Oh, don't worry, there ain't no debt. I am curious about what all is down there, though. I could only make out bits and pieces from what you've seen.
Yeah, I got all these cool weapons that I'm willing to part with. Some of them.
What do you present to him?
Which ones did Antilles want?
I'm gonna need a
rifle
and a pistol if possible, but I don't know what you got.
You have a damaged cyclic rifle, the rotary shotgun, and the bracket rifle.
Yeah. So I'm only eyeballing the cyclic rifle of that bump.
Alright, well then I'll give you the damaged cyclic rifle. I sent that to you. I'll present him the rotary shotgun and the bracket rifle.
I'm surprised you didn't want to keep the bracket rifle, man.
No, man, I'm a pistol dude.
Alright. He'll look over both of them. Well, these are some pristine firearms. They're very different from the clockwork ones that are made here.
Yeah, I found them in a... Well, I guess you might have seen it if you were paying attention. I found them in the back room and
The
stuff.
back
The back rooms. Oh, dude, no, PTSD. The bracken rooms. God, that not so fucking scary. No, I found them and nobody was watching, so I did what I did, and I kind of just pocketed them.
He gives a little extra look over him. So neither of you want to use these weapons?
What were they again?
The bracket rifle is a rifle that also has a shotgun underbarrel. And then the rotary shotgun is just a shotgun that cycles ammo. Oh, you have a cyclic revolver too. Where'd you get that? I don't remember.
That was one of the things I found.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice it. But yeah, those are the two guns.
No.
Yeah, because I tried to use the cyclic revolver, and I think it blew up. Or not blew up. I think it misfired.
Oh, no, you don't have the feature.
Ammo for it.
You don't have the feature is what it was, I think. As well.
I used it once.
Something. Yeah,
I think I used it once. Because you were like,
yeah.
I was like, was there any ammo in the revolver? And you rolled for it. And I think there was just one.
I think that's man, I can barely remember.
It's been months.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I've ran Fallout since then. So
yeah,
they had. I got my eyes set on higher goals in those weapons. They had some kind of a crystal rifle.
Oh yeah, that crystalline. Rifle.
Oh yeah, that crystalline. Yeah. I gave you the one I had. Yeah.
Yeah. I lost it in the scuffle, but I still have the charging attachment, which I think is the more complicated thing from it.
Well, would either of you think about going back down there? They could have more we're interested in. How much magic stuff did you see around there?
Besides the crystal gems, that was really about it. And then the robots. Also, am I getting paid for those guns?
Yeah, I'll pay you for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out one of the magic crystals and toss it over to him. There's a bunch of these. I think a whole mine of them.
Yeah, he looks it over, kind of just rolls it around in his hand. These are similar to the ones I have. A little different, it looks like. Could be useful for something.
I think, did we see the... I can't remember if we saw the whole act of powering him up. Those are what were powering the, abomination.
Let's see. Adrian had all of the journals as well, didn't he?
I know that we turned them back on. I just can't remember if we were all up there when that happened.
No, it was Terrence and Adrian.
Yeah,
so I don't think you guys seen that.
But we still helped collect the crystals to turn them back on.
You know that's what was needed.
The fun part of coming back after, like, half a year is just, like, piecing together the bits of the puzzle of what did happen.
Yes, what happened?
Was I there for that, or was that a thing I was not there for?
I could have went back and rewatched it, but I did.
And then we entered the plane of the machines, and there was
Yeah.
no.
That was Adrian and Terrence.
Hey, does he have my mask?
Are you just looking at it on him?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if it's on his person's.
Yeah, just give me a quick perception check.
I assume he's within 60 feet.
Of course not, man. He definitely.
Oh my god. 8 and a 9.
This is just like that one ballroom in Strixhaven. Every square is 20 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So annoying. You don't seem to just see it blatantly out on him.
To answer your question, yes. I would like to kill that fucker.
Yeah, he's made it to my list of assholes I'd like to kill.
How many machines do you think he has around? Or will have around?
There was 6.
Technically, 2. Jeeves, and then everything connected to him.
Yeah, technically that. But there was like at least 5, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
5 or 6. But I assume he will be getting more. Like, that is like the only... Knowing Adrian and Terrence being on his side now...
I mean...
Does that mean we have to kill Adrian and Terrence?
Well,
I mean,
are they
might
with
be.
the machines?
I think so. They didn't really want to
help.
leave with us.
I think they were actually ushered off to the side. Right, they were. They agreed to go with him, and then were ushered off to the side.
Yeah, they might be on my hit list as well. They're definitely, yeah.
Are
Hey,
those
my
friends of
goodness.
yours?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, if they're with the machines, I guess they're just part of the enemy now.
Yeah. I mean, we only knew them for probably 3 weeks.
Hey, didn't you leave stock at Terrence's place?
Oh, yeah. How long were we asleep?
It's only been a little over a day.
Yeah, I need to get back to him. I need to get him out. Fuck, I'm always rescuing him.
Rescuing him. And you never know, Terrence might get back before you, and then he's gonna tell him all these stories, man.
Yeah.
Well, if there's more machines going on down there, we should probably take time to gather supplies and see if I can help my own forces here to grow a bit.
I guess so.
I'm having a hard time differentiating whether or not I read all the journals that I saw. But they did mention a bunch of stashes across the continent with supplies. I think some more than crystals and some other things.
I have no idea which ones you actually got. Let's see.
I feel like Adrian got a lot.
Yeah, Adrian got a ton of them.
I can't remember if we took the time to read them when we were in the mines or not.
Adri.
I know that I paged through some of them and then was like, oh, I didn't actually have time to read a lot of them.
Yeah, I remember you guys seen the first journal and you read it like as soon as you found it, and then I think after that you guys took a peek at another one, and then Adrian had got the rest of them and just didn't read them until after the fact everything was going down. I'm just gonna say that you all did get that one, just because I don't remember. We'll say that was the one that you guys got, I guess. So in that journal, I believe it was when it was just talking about how they stashed the crystals specifically around the place to see if they would pick up like residual magic and just like suck it in from there.
Yeah.
Trying to see what areas of the continent give off more magic.
We also got the name of the fella who put all this in motion.
Who was that?
That's Mars.
Not sure if that name rings a bell to me.
Seems like he had his fingers deep across the continent.
Well, if there's stuff stashed around, it'll probably be hard to find it. He'd have to hide it from wardens. So I doubt we're gonna really be able to find it ourselves.
Something to keep in mind, at least.
Well, I'm gonna have the blacksmith here look at the guns and see what he thinks of them, then I'll get some gold back to you. He'll look over at Silas. And otherwise, in the meantime, I think I'm gonna spend the next week or so seeing what all I can gather up of people and supplies, and well, we might head on back down there and see what we can do.
Yeah, alright, well, if you don't want to pay me gold, you can just pay me back by giving me my mask.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It will. You just might catch a bullet for it.
He just gives you a smirk. After saving you, you still talk like this.
Well, you do have something of mine.
It was mine first. We've been over this.
You shouldn't have lost it.
Maybe you shouldn't have let it get out of your hands.
Well, I'll get it back. Don't you worry.
I suppose it's also worth mentioning that they did have the facilities to create more beings like me down there.
I see.
He tried to bait me, thinking it was something I wanted to make more. I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
What
Man,
all
what's
would
Santa
that entail?
They've got, what, like... Oh, my brain's not thinking of the word.
I'm right, freeze.
They got, like, cloning vat type things.
Oh, the pods, yeah.
Yeah, pods.
Cryopod.
See, you know the word.
They were smashed up when you see them, but of course
they were all smashed up, yeah. But yeah. They've got, I assume they're smashed up, but the facilities are all there.
What do these pods do, besides create your own?
They train them.
Well, we'll likely have to prepare a bit. I'll see if I can pull some strings and possibly get some more people. I have some connections. But give us about a week, maybe a bit more. I'll see who all I can get, and both of you can do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And I'll get in touch with you whenever I'm ready. Just don't be getting in any more trouble. I gave you one now, I don't know if I'm be able to do it for you again.
I'll have to spend time rearming myself.
What all are you looking for?
Well, I got plans to fix up this cyclic rifle. I've got plans to try to recreate the crystal weapon we saw. And then I also need to find myself a pistol.
I see. Well, I can have a look around and see if we can come up with some of those ourselves, and I might be able to bring it to you. It'll still cost some money when we bring it back. Probably not nearly as much. I'll see what we can do.
Well, I got some money, and it would probably be of some worth to have the knowledge of how to make the crystal weapons as well.
That would be useful. What does this crystal weapon do?
Well, you load them up with those magic crystals, and it fires some kind of energy beam.
Sort of like hex weapons.
What are those?
You would know what those are. Those
Would
are the Empire's, like,
Yeah,
more heavy weapons that use, like,
But
raw
yeah.
magic.
kinda like that. I think technically not as powerful, but definitely a step above, like, the regular cyclic weapons.
I see. We can see what we can do about it then. We do have our blacksmith in the other room if you'd like him to possibly help out with it.
I mean, he can help all he can. See if he can keep up with me.
He is a pretty good smith. He used to be with the guild.
Yeah, but I've been trained in a pod. Ain't nothing like intelligence being pumped directly into your head.
I suppose that's true. Well, both of you get yourselves together and, I'm gonna see what all I can go ahead and get done. I got some contacts to go meet. If you need anything, you can either talk to Sorbath or Kyburn, and he'll point at, this lady over here first, then this guy. But I'll contact you whenever we're ready.
I'm gonna lay back down. Real bad.
I, for some reason, am at full health.
Yeah, I gave both of you full health. You, technically, both of
Technically,
you give
I'm
me,
still on the brink of death.
Yeah, both of you give me a long rest.
A long rest.
Yep, I'm giving you both a long rest.
I think that button was already clicked.
Pretty much you guys are just like woozy is all it is.
Well, I'm ahead to the smith. no
Lay in
time.
bed.
Ain't no time for rest.
You walk up behind Cobber, he just kind of turns towards you. What is it you need?
I'm
Looking for
looking
something.
for this. Yeah, I'm looking for the smith.
He's over in the other room, and he'll point over this way.
No, I mean like the physical thing, not like the person.
It's also over there.
There it is.
Hi there, what you need?
Well, I need the space. Seems like we'll be sharing it for a while.
No, you can't just come up in here and just take over my smithing area.
I mean,
What are you
boss's
doing?
orders. I'm gonna take out first the broken clockwork rifle. I'm fixing this. I'm gonna take out the charging thing. I'm making something with this. And then I'm gonna take out, I guess, like, the 2 barrels I have, and then go, and I'm gonna figure something out with that.
I haven't seen those last 3 pots before.
Yeah.
Those barrels
They're
look
kind
different.
they're kind of old school, new school.
That's one dinged up cyclic rifle you got there.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you find ancient things.
Where'd you find it sitting around at?
Next to a clockwork knight that was partially taken over by a robotic abomination.
He sort of just has like a little bit of shock on his face. I guess that's something to hear. That ain't something you hear every day, even.
Nah, don't think it is.
So, with your cyclic rifle, this thing is very, very bad. The barrel is bent on it. It is incredibly rusted. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to take the whole thing apart, try to readjust the barrel, and just give it a full clean, pretty much.
I'm basically expecting, like, if I need to scavenge parts from it and craft it down into, like, a pistol instead, I am absolutely fine with that. If it ain't usable to the point of remaking the rifle itself.
You can remake it. It's just gonna take a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and add it into your thingamabub. Tool check. Tinker's tools.
I'm gonna take off sword cleaning.
Okay. Well, you
No,
can keep it there. It's just for later.
I don't remember. Oh, wait, no. Do I? Oh, I do have the rusted log sword.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. I take out the rusted log sword and clean that.
Well, would you like me to help with one of these projects?
Honestly, and I'm gonna point to the charging apparatus. That's probably the thing I'm gonna need the most help with.
Well, you need help with that part. Just figuring out what it is?
Well, I kind of know what it is. It's a very important part for what I had in my hands, but unfortunately lost in the same place I found, the cyclic rifle. It was like a... I'm gonna take out yet another thing, one of my magic crystals, and put it out and say, basically, this go in, and it makes an energy blast out of gun. Pew pew.
Uh-huh.
And I believe I'm to understand that this is kind of the important part of that process.
Sounds like it. Well, now don't be spreading this around. You'll get yourself killed, but the Smith's Guild was working on a project that sounds similar to this, of a smaller rifle. It's a hex rifle. It could fire multiple shots of magic at someone. It sounds somewhat similar to that. That was one of the projects that they work on out of earshot of everyone else.
I guess I should mention those two barrels are the attachments for the rifle.
I see.
I kept the barrels, unfortunately lost the rifle.
Well, I'm sure we can look at this and do something with it. I'll have a look over this piece here you showed me, and he'll look at the little charge-up thingy. And I'll have a look over this and see how we can integrate it into the rifle.
Yeah, I suppose I would need a rifle to put it on, so I guess I'll fix that up first.
Alright, well, sounds like we got some work ahead of us then.
Nah, we do.
Silas doing anything?
I'm just laying here, man.
That's it.
I'm waiting for my money, man. I ain't got nothing to do till we leave.
Oh, yeah. Until he's just keeping the blacksmith up right now with this stuff.
Just like that, I walked into the blacksmith, took full control. He's like, What are you doing? Here's interesting stuff. Yeah, I'll help you with that.
That's pretty much how you do it, man. After a bit, you'll see him just like walk over to his table and look at the two guns that you've seen Silas pull out earlier, just going over them. And then he'll walk out the room. Getting a phone call.
Moment. I'm getting a...
This back over here. Are you there laying down?
Yeah.
Were those your two guns?
Yeah, they were mine.
Alright, well, for these two weapons here you brought in, I'll give you a good, 1 second. These are unusual. I don't know if I'll be able to find parts for them myself. They ain't exactly any of the clockwork weaponry. What do you think about 600 gold?
Well, could I make a check to see if he's giving me a fair deal?
Just like an insight check?
Sure, man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah!
Yeah, it seems pretty fair. He seems pretty honest.
600 gold is good for me.
Alright. He'll throw a pouch out onto the bed.
I gotta count it first, don't go anywhere. And I'll proceed to count.
Okay. Well, I'll just be in the other room.
No.
I got stuff to do.
401, 402.
He just walks off.
Hey, I got a question.
What's the question?
I'll chase after him. Fuck, quit yelling. People are trying to sleep. You got like a store here where I can like buy shit?
I usually make items as they're asked for.
Oh. Well, I got this right here. I need to learn how to use clockwork rifles. Or clockwork guns.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
You can ask Kyburn over there in the other room, and he'll point behind him. He knows how to use clockwork weapons. He could teach you a thing or two.
So you just make things. You don't procure items and sell them.
Well, I can make them, and then you're gonna have to pay for me making them. It ain't gonna be as expensive as you might get on the market anywhere else, especially like the Empire. They like upselling things.
I got this here revolver, and I'll do a cool spinning move. Pull out the cyclic revolver. What upgrades do you think you can do to this bad boy?
A good old cyclic revolver, huh? Well, what all would you want out of it?
Something to make it a bit more accurate. Maybe a bit more deadly. Just testing the water, see what you know about upgrading these type of weaponries.
We can make some custom ammunition for it. As for making it more accurate, we could put a bigger stock on it if that's something you would want. Be a bit bigger, but you could hold it up to your shoulder.
I wouldn't want a stock. That would make it harder to conceal.
Could possibly swap out the barrel on it.
What about a sight? You put a... No. That's probably a bit out of your reach. Huh. Yeah, let me, what type of ammo are you talking about you could make me?
Well, there's different types of ammo, incendiary, explosive. Some of them have poisons on them.
Yeah, let me get back to you. Let me try to figure out if I can learn how to use this bad boy.
Alright.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Kyburn.
He'll turn around and look over you. What is it you need?
You seem to be the expert of clockwork weaponry around here.
Yeah, I know how to use them.
Could you give me a little crash course on how to properly handle a firearm like this? I know how to use black powder. I'm an expert at that.
You ain't too far off, then.
I just got this here revolver that I would like to be able to use.
1 second. Let me make you a thingy bub. Alright. Okay, I did the wrong thing. Accidentally set the DC to 60.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I could show you a thing or two about them. We can head outside and shoot them here and there. We got some targets sitting out there.
Well, that sounds good with me. You got the ammo for it?
You tell me you didn't bring your own ammo?
Nah, I just found the gun. I didn't find the ammo.
Sure.
Actually, I have 5 bullets. I do have 5 bullets.
What bullets are there?
Revolver ammo.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That does fit it. Alright, yeah, we can do some practicing.
Alright, lead the way.
Right. And I'll just say you both head outside. There's a little it's just like a little target range out there, mostly used for arrows. That's the kind of targets they have. But you can see where there's some holes inside the targets as well.
Right.
And yeah, he'll teach you some, and just give me your check for the downtime.
And do I get advantage since he's helping?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
1,
good.
2, 4.
You're over a third of the way.
Oh, yeah, dude. I am 40%.
Alright, with that, I'll say he'll also just give you extra 5 ammo for how well you did.
Okay. So I how much ammo did I use?
We're just gonna say you got 10 now. Just make it simple.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kyber, and I'll be sure to come out here some more and shoot.
That ain't no problem. We're gonna need it from everything we talked about when you both woke up.
Yeah, I figured it'd do good. Got this here black powder pistol that's been my baby, but time to let her go.
Yeah, I remember my first.
Yeah, well, alright.
You'll just head on back into the cave. And Furnace, you back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you like to go ahead and start getting to work on the cyclic rifle?
Yep. What ability would you say?
You can just press the downtime thing, and it rolls your, Tinker's tools, and does it.
Yeah, but with what ability do you want me to roll the Tinker Tools with?
Oh, Dex. Dex or Intelligence, either one. Alright. Now, I will have the blacksmith also do a quick thing. He has a special feature as well. Where is it? There it is.
Until he's just like nervously looking at the blacksmith every time he does something with it, going like, "Oh God, please don't break it."
You just see him looking over it for now and just looking back at the cyclic rifle you're working on. You just seem to be pondering for the most part at the moment. I will say he did get really high on his check I just made him do. Alright, is there anything else you guys would like to do while you're here?
That's really it.
Alright.
It's all about rearming right now for Antilles.
Alright, so will you guys just hang out and do your day-to-day working until you finish it up?
Yep.
Alright, in that case, we will go ahead and stop here. At the start of next one, I will... I'm gonna do some planning and see what we do. It'll make it more interesting, you know?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And we'll go ahead and stop here. We got an hour in. I mean, like the first, 15, 20 minutes of it was just talking, but And we will pick up with Stark next time.
Yep.
All
The
right.
hell is Stock up to?
Yeah. What has Stark been up to?
Man, he said he'd be back the next day.
Yeah. I make jokes about that every time me and Infernus do a side session with it.
That's funny.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Alright, bye-bye.
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 Back with D&D side session time. We're, Stark today.
The one you've all been waiting for.
Yeah. The one who has a lot going on compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
Definitely. Alright, I want to say you went to sleep last time. We did this, like, you went back and rested in for the day.
Yeah, I can't like remember the exact beat we ended on, but it was the beat of returning to waiting.
Yeah, because I believe you went in at nighttime, got the thing, took it back, then went back home. I believe that's
Yeah.
the window. Alright, in that case, I will say you wake up the next morning, back in good old Terrence's home. No one has seemed to return yet.
No one has seemed to return. The place is just as much of a mess as Stark has left it.
Yep. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're at Terrence's?
Probably would end up just poking around at stuff again.
Okay.
It really is a case of he went out because he was bored, and then ended up doing stuff with the Thieves Guild, and now he's bored again.
Yeah.
Probably for the most of the day, he just makes even more of a mess of the place. And then eventually goes like, they said they would have, like, work for me on occasion.
And just as you
I don't-
say that,
I
there's
don't
a-
remember how they said they were going to contact me.
Did you think or say that there's a knock at the door?
Yeah, go and answer the front door.
Alright, opening the door, you see the good old familiar goblin man.
Well, hello there.
You settling in?
As best as any.
Friend's not back still, huh?
Nope.
Not a big surprise.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, what'd you say?
What does that mean?
Well, you know, just the people that have been coming around this house, you know, I wouldn't be surprised they don't do well, saying they'll be back.
Silas will be back.
How long did it say he would take?
One day.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, how'd you like your job, huh? You fitting in? You happy with your payment?
I can't even remember what they paid me.
I, I don't remember either. I know you got
Hold
gold.
on. I have 100 gold in my inventory. That must be that.
Yeah, it must be that because you didn't get your starting gold. you left that behind.
I had 10 gold starting out, and now I have 100. That's like 10 times more than what I had.
Well, that's pretty good.
What do I use it on?
Here in Sluxilia, there's not really anywhere to spend it. I mean, there's a marketplace. I don't know if you've been there. It don't really have anything.
Do you have anything?
I can acquire stuff for you if you need it.
I don't really know what I need.
Let's see. Well, he sort of just like scratches his head. Are you like, you use any sort of weapons, any armor you're after? I don't know, sticks, smoke bombs, I don't know.
The instant kind of like the reaction I had was, oh, bombs, and then remembering, ooh, bombs. Like, I don't know if that's something I want or not.
You can fumble the bombs. Yeah, be careful with them.
It's more of like a stark instant response is like big loud explosions. Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
And then a sudden memory of big loud explosions at the orphanage and going,
yeah.
oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Maybe not bombs.
You set Silas off, you ignite like a fucking incendiary grenade. You fucking make him go crazy.
I mean, I use my orb.
I see. I'm not sure how to help you with that one. I mean, you just got your orb off. You don't need anything else for that, I wouldn't think.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, I've been tasked to send you a job. So, here's a scroll here, and I'll explain to you. So he's going to hand off the scroll. He's going to just, like, come inside and shut the door behind him.
Yeah.
So...
Mi casa, su casa.
Ah, yeah, thanks. This is your house, yeah.
Nope.
I mean, it basically is your house at this point. And he'll just have, like, a seat in one of the chairs sitting in the room. So, apparently, there's something going on in Atalandis. We've got, warning of something spreading around there from, one of our contacts over there. Essentially, Cassandra's wanting to send you out to handle it. As in, figure out what's going on. This is more of an info job, you know. If you find papers, scrolls, notes, letters, that's always a plus, but if you could find the info about what's going on down there, that'd be helpful.
But how will Silas find me if I'm not here?
I got tabs on him. I know where he is. I could let him know.
I'll leave a note. Oh, but the scary lady said to not tell anybody what I'm doing.
Well, just don't let him know you're a part of the Thieves Guild and stuff, you know. Maybe just like, I could tell him, hey, Stark is tired of sitting around. He wanted to explore some.
Oh, just tell him I wandered off.
Yeah. What stuff you like to do?
I like looking at the sky, the stars.
The desert is usually pretty clear. You could say you went over there to get a good sight line of the stars at night.
That actually sounds nice.
Yeah, the desert's kinda nice. Yeah, it's nice at night. One of the plus sides of it being nighttime, it's not hot.
Okay.
So, Escrow, there's just the information pretty much I've told you. They will be paying you 25 gold for each bit of information you find. So, anything extra, such as notes and stuff, they'll give you 50 gold more. So this is pretty much a buy and buy job. Not expecting you to come back in like a certain amount of time. We have a little hideout over in Atalantis. You can stay there whenever you need to. And, yeah, I might come by while you're there.
Okay.
The scroll there will let you know where the, hideout is. Don't let that get in someone else's hands.
I'll mark it down as important scroll.
Alright, good. Now, going down to Atalantis, I would recommend probably catching up with a caravan heading that way, maybe some travelers or something. I wouldn't recommend you to go through the desert by yourself.
Why not?
Let's just say, the native inhabitants of the desert outside the towns and cities, they're not the safest people or creatures. You know what a knoll is?
Yes.
So they're these, big hyena dog sort of humanoid guys, stand on their back legs. They hunt anything, pretty much. Anything that's alive, they'll hunt it down. There's a lot of them around there. They're like tribals. They're pretty dangerous. So I would stick with a group of people.
So, okay. Do you know anyone going that way?
I can't say I do exactly. I would just wait outside the gate of Sloxilia, see if any caravans going that way. And if not Sloxilia, maybe hang out the fork in the road between, here and Ebhart. Surely there's people from Ebhart heading that way.
Okay.
And, this is some payment between you and me. This is a little bit of a job for someone to go on their own, especially this early. So, here, take this, and he'll hand you a pouch of gold. And it's just 30 gold, but... when you get in Atalantis, there's some markets. You can check out the bazaar. They're pretty expensive. That's a magic marketplace, but they might have something you like. It could help you out.
I do like cool things.
Yeah, cool things are pretty nice. Any questions about any of this?
Nope.
Alright, well, you can leave whenever you want. Just, I'll say get ready. Maybe check around Sloxilia for anything. I don't expect there to be much, but just something to help you on your way down there. Maybe some food and water. Maybe just some, just some stuff to let you get by day to day.
I think I'll get some extra water.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to it then. I got somewhere I gotta be.
Okay.
And, he'll get up and head on out.
Stark's gonna write a note.
Alright.
It's just gonna say off to add to it's gonna be like spelled a bunch of times wrong. And then at the bottom it'll just say the desert.
Okay. Are you putting this in your actual journal or?
No, I'm writing a note, and I guess if there's not like a table or something in the front of Terrence's place, he's going to move a table and then just put it down, and then put the first thing he sees that's somewhat heavy as a paperweight to put on top of it.
Oh, okay. Surely no one else will come in there and mess things up.
They'll step in and be like, ah, shit, it's already been ransacked.
Alright, you get the note put down.
And then I guess we're gonna go out and look and see what we can get for an extra water canteen and anything else that catches Stark's eye.
Alright. Are you just gonna head down to the marketplace?
Yeah.
Alright. When you get there, give me a perception. Yeah, just give me a perception check. See if you spot anything. Oh boy.
Don't worry, that's my specialty, is perception.
Alright, you do spot a canteen. It's not particularly setting up on any stalls. It's kind of just laid up against like some crates and boxes that are torn up.
Oh, it's not at like a shop or anything?
No.
We're going to just walk by. And as we walk by, just try to subtly grab it and keep walking.
Alright, you go grab it, you kind of fumble it in your hands a bit, knock it over, and finally pick it up, but you have the canteen of water. Or not, well, the canteen of liquid.
I mean, once I'm clear of the spot, I am going to open it up and check it out.
Alright, you open it up. You get a horrible smell, a whiff of what's in there. It does not smell good at all. You can't quite see too well in there. Do you give it like a shake or anything?
Yeah, like upside down onto the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you turn it over and like slosh comes out of different colors of like brown and green.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the local wherever you fill water up and rinse it out a few times.
Okay. I'll say that there's a well close by enough that you can head over to. You can just pull water up from it and clean it out.
Yeah. I put it in as my inventory as water skin stinky.
Okay. Give me a give me a sleight of hand check for just your cleaning up of it. Oh, very good. All right, you're able to clean it out very well. It looks like you're able to get out all the grime and stuff. The smell is still there, but it doesn't seem like there's anything left in there that will, make
it's
water
like
up.
the fate, like, you've had something in there, all of it's cleaned out, but the smell will never be completely gone.
Yeah. Yeah, get yourself a little extra water.
And then he's gonna head out for the fork in the road.
Alright. As you start making your way out of Sloxilia, you head up towards the gate, and you happen to catch eye of a guy in a pretty decent looking suit and cleaned up, and something small in a little black robe. And that's where we're going to stop today.
The special mention is that Stark doesn't actually go with them. He goes up to like he's basically goes up to the person to like one of the people that are like in the whatever caravan, be like, and ask them where they're going. The same way as it would go if he were joining. But when they say, "Oh yeah, we're going to Adam Legends," he just goes, "Okay," and then he just stands there until they're like weirded out and or start leaving, and then he sneaks behind them.
I figured that's how it would go, yeah. But yeah, that's all. I just needed to get a little bit of stuff out of the way.
Stark needed to be on the move.
Yeah, we need to get people going. The two main cities in this game so far are Sloxilia and Atalantis, two of the most brightest cities in the game.
I mean, we've only been to Atalantis once.
Well, 2 times.
Oh no,
Well,
yeah,
there-
right. We did go all the way in. That's right. Both times we've been in Atalantis, both times Antilles is like, "Shit's going down here. We got to keep moving." Don't know what's happening. Maybe it's war. Maybe it's something else. I don't know.
Alright, but that is it. Here's a small little side session.
Yep.
What is next? Oh yeah, it's Shadow and Arlo. That's gonna be
Yeah.
one. Alright, but I will be stamping this together with last side session. And
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later next time whenever we figure out what's going on in Robot Land.
Maybe last time I said goodbye at the end of Antilles, I should have just been like, "Goodbye, hello," so I wouldn't have to say hello this time.
Yeah. Alright, bye-bye.
No, it's all on Shadow and Arlo to finish your next couple of ones.